Hi, and welcome to Morning Soul Wake Up. My name is Luann. This station is all about balancing your mind, body, and soul as you take your journey to self-discovery. We're going to learn about meditation techniques. We're going to learn about how to balance your well-being, your mind, your body, and soul, bring it all together in alignment. We're going to talk about empowerment, encouragement as you transform through this journey. Give you a little backstory of who I am. I'm 52 years old. I started my journey with mind, body, and soul when I was getting ready to turn 50. Pretty scary. 50 was not something I really wanted to hit. Kind of liked my 40s. 50 was a little scary. This all started when my mom passed away, and it kind of pushed me into healing. Very scary journey to heal. Wasn't ready to kind of dive into who I was and have to heal those wounds that I never even thought I had. And so I started learning on my own how to balance myself, how to align all three to be a better version for me. I learned that I spent most of my time fixing other people. As a mom and as a wife, I was worrying about everybody else. I forgot who I was. I put myself on hold all the time. But it wasn't a negative thing for me. I just thought it was just normal to kind of wake up, take care of the kids, go to work, come home, and repeat the same cycle over and over and over again. It became so monotonous that I pushed who I was behind me. I forgot that I existed because I lived in this version of this was my daily routine. And so when I was hitting that 50 mark, and then my mom passed away, and it kind of catapulted me into kind of doing some inner perspective work on me, I realized that I was so important, and I realized that I had pushed myself behind everybody else just to make sure everybody else was okay. And so one of the things I started doing for myself was giving myself an affirmation every day of reminding myself just where I was in my journey, that even if I was set back, that I was going to jump back on again, and I was going to continue to heal. I was going to continue to balance my mind, balance my body, and definitely bring them all together to kind of feed my soul, to put myself in a better position for me, so that I can be a better version of me, so that I can be a better version, and that I can let other people see that version, so that I can be good for them. So I always want to start the morning with something important for me. So my intention is important. So if you take anything away from this today, and I hope you stay with me every day as we continue to grow on this journey, is setting an intention every morning. And that's important. And so setting an intention kind of begins with when you wake up in the morning, before you put your feet on the floor. You know, whoever you pray to or whatever you do in the morning, the first thing is, I thank God for my morning, and I set my intention. So one intention I like to set with you this morning is, my energy is my greatest currency, so it's my greatest wealth. So your energy is your greatest currency, and it's your greatest wealth. So if you remember that you kind of have a reservoir of energy, and people can pull on that energy, and they can kind of steal that from you. If you remember, it's kind of like your energy is like it's like your purse. It's like your wallet, right? It's something that you worked hard for. It's your money. It's in there. It's your piggy bank. And then people can kind of pull on that. And then what that does to you during the day, it kind of sets you off, right? When people pull on it. And so part of the balancing is keeping that energy in alignment, keeping that energy from being yanked from different positions. So as a mom and a wife, kind of going through that every day, I was getting my energy yanked on, and I kept watching my reservoir get pulled down, and I didn't know how to get it to go back up. I got it to just kind of keep coming down. So at the end of the day, I was wiped out. I was emotionally, mentally, physically drained. So I couldn't give to myself at all. I could never give to myself. I was just kind of giving to everybody else. So I had to look at myself and realize this is my energy. This is my greatest wealth. It is how I get through the day. It is how I maneuver through situations, whether it be work, whether it be home, whether it be finances, spiritual, whatever. That was my energy. That was my wealth. It's my currency. It's my money that people were taking out of my piggy bank. And so part of that is the ready, set, reset, go in the morning. When you set your intentions, so whatever your intention is for the day, like you have a big meeting at work, right? And you got to set yourself for that. So set it. God, like today, or, myself, here I am. I have this huge meeting. I have this huge deadline. I can't have people kind of pulling on me, so I can't stay focused on where I need to be today. So part of the ready, set, reset, go is going to happen all day long. And if you learn to bring yourself back to that energy piece of, okay, coworker just kind of caught me off guard, had a whole lot to say to me, was talking about their life, and I was just kind of bringing myself into their life and listening, and then my energy kind of got pulled down because they got so much going on, and I'm trying to be a listener for them, but I still have this deadline, and my boss is going to kill me if I don't get it done. Like, you need to reset. That's that reset piece where you look at yourself, like, okay, I take 5 minutes. I have a purpose today. I have something important for me that has to get done. It's for my job. It's for me that I know I could do it, I can accomplish, and I can achieve it. So I need to pull back my energy. I need to reset, and I need to go again. So when we spend all day long, set, reset, go, it happens all day long. You could be driving on the way to work and you go for coffee every day, right? You go get that, whatever you like. I like my coffee, so it's hard for me to start using all those mocha, latte, extra foam kind of stuff. I don't really know all that. I just drink black coffee, so for me it's a little different. But somebody kind of cuts you off and you can't get to the opening to your favorite coffee shop, right? And so you're mad, you're angry, and you're like, great, there goes my day. Well, it really didn't go your day. You just got shifted off path. And that's okay. It is going to happen throughout the day. You're gonna always get shifted. And that's where reset comes in. So you reset. Reset your energy. Don't allow that situation to pull on your energy. Reset. So reset. Okay, I didn't get my coffee this morning. I'm going to get to work a few minutes early. I'm going to be productive. Or I'm going to get to the gym a little bit early so I can get that machine that I never get because I'm always late because I got the coffee. So that's where that reset comes in. Every day, you're going to set, reset, and you're going to go. And you're going to keep pushing forward. Part of the journey of balancing your mind, body, and soul is always going to be a roller coaster. It's always going to be an up and down movement because you're always going to have to find things that are going to need to put you back on path, if that makes sense. You're going to have something that happens throughout the day. It could be good, bad, or indifferent, and you're going to find yourself going through the motions of being like, I need to reset. Well, that was unfortunately a bad situation that happened to me, so I need to reset because I need to refocus. Because when you don't refocus, you take that negative energy, right, that pulls on that reservoir, and then you can't refocus. And then you can't finish and be productive throughout the day, whatever that looks like for you. Whether you're a mom, you're a dad, you're a grandmother, you're an uncle, you're a student, whatever you are, you're a manager, you're a barista, whatever you are, if your energy gets yanked on, you can't be productive because then you're going to focus on the negativity. You're going to focus on, I had a really bad morning. No, you had a second or a 5-minute detour, right? That's what happened. You were detoured. So reset, raise your energy back up, and move forward so you can finish on a productive way. So that's one of the things I had to really learn was that I was spending so much time being pulled in so many different directions that I forgot me. I forgot that I was important. I forgot my energy was my greatest currency. It was my greatest wealth. was mine, and I allowed so many outside forces to kind of yank on it and kind of pull it in different directions, where I didn't give myself time to reset. I didn't give myself time to be productive, because I was focusing on that negative spot, right? That negative piece. I didn't get my coffee. Now I'm mad. And now everyone's going to know it. Well, that's not how that works, right? Because we allow that to happen, right? We allow that. You have a bad day at work, and like, it takes all day. It didn't take all day. It took 5 minutes, right? It took 5 minutes. Your boss got mad, said what she had to say to you, or he said what he had to say to you, and you were like, that's it. I'm so aggravated. I hate this job. Now your whole day's unproductive, right? And it kind of follows you home, or it follows you wherever you're going after work, right? And it follows on to coworkers, and it follows on to your personal life, and whatever. There's that negativity piece. It pulled on you. So reset. Okay? What did my boss say to me? Missed a deadline. So I blamed everybody else for missing my deadline. Well, how did I reset? Did I, give myself enough time through the day to make sure I met that deadline? Did I allow outside things to impact me negatively, so it offset me, so it kind of detoured my path of what I needed to do? So that's the part that's important. Reset, go. Set, reset, go. It's going to happen all day long. And don't let people pull on your energy. Don't let your reservoir get yanked on. It's your greatest currency. It is your greatest wealth. That is your energy. And when you learn to maintain your energy, and you learn to conserve your energy, you realize just how productive you can be. Like I said, this journey is going to bring up so much. It's going to knock you down. It's going to lift you back up. It's going to let you see things about yourself that you just didn't want to face. I know for myself, I faced so many things that were so hard, because I either blamed somebody else for it, or I never took the time to reach deep inside of myself enough to say, I need to finally fix that. I need to finally fix it. I need to be a better version of me, so I can be a better version for somebody else. So I hope that as you are embarking on this journey of self-discovery and learning how to balance mind, body, and soul, we're going to learn so many tips and tricks and techniques to help you stay focused, to help you stay balanced. Every day we're going to pick a new affirmation to focus on. We're going to talk about things that unfortunately may be really hard. They may be things that you don't want to face, and that's okay. And that's okay. Nobody's forcing you to face anything that you don't want to face at the moment. But for me, wanting to do this was so I can help somebody else be a better version for you, and for you to be a better version for yourself. This was hard for me. This put me out of my comfort zone. I'm a talker. I love to talk. That's just me. I'm Italian. I'm from New York. I love to talk, okay? But this was pulling me outside of my comfort zone. I realized on my journey for the last 2 years that I needed to reach people who didn't know how to begin this, because I didn't even know how to do it. And then I jumped I wasn't jumping, I was pushed into it. So then I had to jump. Having to deal with my mom was rough. So like I said, it catapulted me into healing. And then I had to start facing things that I didn't want to face. And so that's where I had to put in that mindset. Ready, set, reset, go. So no matter what came my way, no matter what happened, I had to reset. And I had to remember that my energy was my greatest currency. It was my greatest wealth. And I couldn't have people pull on it. I couldn't have people pulling it away from me, because then I couldn't do what I needed to do for my family, for myself, for my job, for relationships, for whatever was in my life at the moment. I couldn't focus because I had everybody yanking on that. So as we learn every day And as we grow every day, I hope you join me as we continue to help learn how to balance the mind, body, and the soul. And there's going to be days that you're going to be like, wow, that's pretty easy. I like that. That was good. And then there's going to be days like, oh, yeah, no, that wasn't for me. Yeah, no, I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole. That's not happening. But you'll learn. It'll be a process, and we're going to do it together. And because there's still going to be things that I need to for myself. So there are times that I look through these affirmation cards and it kind of clicks, and I go, that may be something I still need to work on. That may be something I still need to reset in my life, right? Or that may be something that kind of still yanks on my energy. So that's the beginning. So when you're beginning this journey, you look in the mirror and you go, I got this. I got this. It's going to be hard. It's going to be bumpy. There's going to be things I don't want to face. There's going to be things I never thought I had to face. There's going to be people that I didn't realize pulled on my energy, or they required a whole lot more for me that I was giving and giving and giving and giving, and I didn't bother to pull back and be like, hang up, hold on. That's a lot of my energy. That's a lot of me. I didn't anticipate that. But we gave, right? Because we wanted to be that friend or that that parent or that coworker or whatever. And I'm not saying push aside your responsibilities. But we're not saying that. I'm not saying don't be the perfect mom that you want to be, or the perfect dad, or the perfect wife or husband or whatever. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that we realize that we allow so many people to pull on us that we forget that we're still human, right? We're still allowed time for ourselves. And when we don't give that time for ourselves, our reservoir comes down, right? Our reservoir is just yanked on. It's pulled. So when we get to the bottom, right, there's nothing left. And then it's just us. And we feel empty, right? And then we feel we're not good enough because all of our energy's gone. And then at the end of the day, you can't give any more than you've already given. You've already given it all. There's nothing left. But we don't remember to remind ourselves that. So remember, ready, set, reset, go. Throughout the day, you're going to have to do that. You're going to have to remember that is not working for me. That is not healthy for me. That is not who I need to be near. Maybe there's a coworker in your life that just constantly is like, my day is so bad. My life is so miserable. I hate this job. And you just want to be that friend. And you're like, I get it. Me too. But then in the morning, you were like, wow, it's going to be a great day. I love my life. I love my family. And then you get to work and your coworker's like, oh, everything's so bad in my life. And you're like, I know. Was it? It's not. You just allow them to pull on your energy. You allow them to yank it from you. So let's start with tomorrow morning, or even today. That's totally fine. I want you to start as quick as you want to start, right? So ready, set, reset, go. My energy is my greatest currency. It is my greatest wealth. Nobody's going to tank for my piggy bank, right? Nobody's going to take my money, my energy out of my little piggy bank, right? Just think of your energy as your money. You worked really hard for it. It's yours. It's in there. It's growing, right? And you know I might take it from you. So as you're resetting throughout the day, because something comes your way, something kind of bombards you, sets you off the path, catapults you in another direction, reset. Okay. That yanked on my energy a little bit. Let me take a breath. Breathe in, breathe out. A couple of breaths I need to kind of settle myself back down. Kind of balance, right? Kind of recenter myself and start this again. Okay. I'm not going to go to the break room at noon because I know that coworker's there and she's going to yank all my energy. So what I'm going to do now is bring lunch with me, right? Eat at my desk. And then nobody's going to bother me. And maybe I'm going to read a good book. Or maybe I'm going to listen to some meditation music. Or maybe I'm going to talk to my spouse. Or I'm going to talk to my kids. Or I'm going to read another affirmation. Or I'm going to pray. Or I'm going to read whatever. that looks like for you to bring you back centered instead of somebody yanking on you. And nobody has the right to yank on you. Nobody has the right to steal your energy, and nobody has the right to steal your time that you don't want to give. So when you start to give more than what you have in that reservoir, then you're allowing that energy to get depleted, right? So then you can't reset anymore. And then you're wiped out. You're done. You're exhausted. You're to a bottom point where you cannot come back. So I hope that you, like I said, you join me every day as we embark on this journey. And I hope that I can help you become centered and balanced. And I want you to feel like you can reach out to me. You can email me at morningsoulwakeup@gmail.com if you have any questions, or if you want to maybe me to focus on something on, the next time we get together. We're going to start next month as I kind of learn through this, because this is all new to me. Thank God I have my daughter, my son-in-law, and my niece to kind of guide me through this, because I really don't know what I'm doing on this thing. I just know how to hit play. That's it. And pause. I'm good at that. That's kind of like that reset thing, right? You gotta pause. I gotta pause for a minute, and I'm gonna reset it. So you know how to do that. That's good. So kind of bear with me as I kind of move through this. I'm in the middle of remodeling a room so that it'll be kind of like the space for us. So when we come together every day, that you guys will be able to kind of feel more balanced maybe. There'll be lots of neat things in the room that we can kind of talk about and focus on, and use meditation, and teach you guys different meditation techniques and breathing techniques. And so that's coming soon. We're working on it now. So feel free to reach out, comment down below. Be nice though, okay? And the reason why is there are people on this journey of healing and self-discovery, and it sometimes can be a little rough. So when we're negative to other people, that will unfortunately throw them off that path, especially when people are very vulnerable and very delicate during healing. So I'd rather, if you have something negative to say, go ahead and email me. We could talk about it then. But leave a comment, like and subscribe. It's free. I like free. I so love free. Free's good. Advice is good. It's free, right? You don't have to take everything I say. I'm not a medical professional, so always seek a medical professional, especially, if you think it's something that's going to replace what your medical professional says. I don't want you to do that. These are just techniques and strategies to help you as you're on your journey for balancing your life and healing, and learning how to do meditation, breathing techniques to help you stay calm, reduce stress, becoming, like I said, balanced with the mind, body, and the soul. So I hope you enjoyed this. This was a little rough for me, jumping out of my comfort zone, so I had to kind of reset a couple of times. So thank you for joining me. I'm so excited that you were here. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow on another edition of Morning Soul Wake Up. I wish you a beautiful day, and I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. Thanks so much. Bye.